Stone 175th Soweto derby, 102nd league derby over the years, and a 52nd in the PSL era. Time that any team other than Mamelodi Sundowns line up. Two changes from the side that started in the goalless draw against Cape Town City on Wednesday for Orlando Pirates. Watch out though for Lisa Nda. Perhaps his greatest mistake.
Who bought very willing to go forward, and but the key to them is Lodge and Hoto up front.
Saturday, an opportunity though for Njabula Blom to impress again. A man who made his Kaizer Chiefs debut against Orlando Pirates in the 2019 Telkom knockout.
To the four at the back for Kaizer Chiefs, but this has allowed Lange to play a little bit more adventurous going forward.
Parker on that number, one behind Spiro Chabalala. Quick acknowledgement to where they all wish the fans would be. Kaizer Chiefs, and the counter-attack is on here. It needed to be released first time to Manyama, is onside. Now Dolly breaking near side, far side is Nange, and Bernard Parker is sprinting up the far side where Olisa Nda is adding some cover defence for Orlando Pirates. But that would have been a near ideal counter. Here's Billiat, might go himself, instead plays short, and Olisa Nda places a mature foot in the correct area and set pieces. So to crosses, now here with a shot that takes a deflection off his own man. Matoho still alive. Parker has kept it in play for Kaizer Chiefs, stays on his feet and delivers back post, and so nearly for Kaizer Chiefs. That ball out of play before Billiat's attempt to feed it back in, but how magnificently.
I'm just thinking to myself, if Matoho was left or his right footed, should have executed better. In fact, a lunging or a sliding type of an approach to try and hook the ball or wrap his foot over the ball.
King Faisal in Ghana. Billiat and Dolly stand as the two-player wall. Hoto to feed, goes over their heads. Lovely header, glancing header by Nyoza that's saved by Peterson. Did not look like Nyoza was the player offside, as Dolly feeds in a delightful ball towards Billiat here. Manyama waits for something to come his way, so too Bernard Parker inside the 18-yard area. Great chance, powerful drive, and a goal to Kaizer Chiefs, courtesy of Reeve Frosler. An absolute stunner from a man who largely uses his left boot, shows that it does not matter what is dominant. What a superb strike from Reeve Frosler. A debut decisive.
Billiat excellent in being patient. He doesn't force the cross with his left, but decided to cut it back into Parker, who was perfectly positioned. But Parker's experience comes through so strongly here in the way that I realized the opportunity to roll the ball back into the oncoming Frosler. Oh man, with the laces, it's not so easy to get it with the laces when the ball is on.
First goal of the campaign, and a first goal in the derby. Launch, Pepper nearly with a chance to equalise here, he's driven it wide.
Yes, Pepper did well to run forward a little bit, but you got to be a little bit tighter than that.
Oh.
He loses Matoho for a second though, just to get himself ahead of him, but he doesn't quite swing his right. And with Parker drifting just a little bit behind him.
Lovely ball here, Kabelo Dlamini turns, and his shot is drawn wide of Peterson's goal, and he... How's this for a delivery though? Spoke about Nda's long ball.
And time was on his right, but the ball drops into his right. It's not his strongest foot. That is Kabelo Dlamini. We've seen it from Chiefs as well. There's that opportunity from both sides.
Offside flag is up here against Dolly. He might have it tucked into the back of the nets from a very tight angle, just showing his ability all round.
Ooh, I am telling you.
No, that's right on the cutting, and that is... that's what you might call getting his maiden goal in a derby. Here's Pepper creating space and gets a powerful shot away, but Peterson just stuns it with his palms.
Into the inside, he adjusts a little to his left, but he has to adjust immediately by closing that near. Not unless it's an injury forced.
Delivery toward the back post, and Dar looks to head it back in. Nange knocks it away, doesn't clear. Lovely ball in towards Munade. Might go himself here, does try a shot himself, takes a deflection out for the... So Billiards maybe just a tweak. Pepra, the offside flag is up after a spect.
Oh yes. He doesn't drift back enough. He's a little bit impatient, but the diving. Parker now will shift a little bit forward alongside Castro.
Oh, Backus intercepts in our pass, and Bernard Parker looks to feed in Castro here for a shot at goal, and the chance of a second is spurned. With a lovely ball.
Not bad, not too far.
Not too far
his left
away.
foot, yeah?
I saw it go high from our vantage point, but I didn't realise it was only just high. Good header of the ball. He's standing off in a little bit of space, in a pocket of space. Delivery in here. Ricochets around, comes out to Mabaso, takes a crack and drags his left-footed effort wide of Peterson's goal.
To the goal that Froza scored.
As Tembigosi Losh charging down on him. Now Blom on the opposite side. A real chance for a second for Chiefs. That ball needed to be firmer. Now the counter-attack is in the opposite direction. Pirates have numbers here. Lorch looks to the near side. Munare! Pepra with a goal. Orlando Pirates are level. The flag stays down. And Pepra has his 5th goal of the campaign, his 6th in all competitions. The man from Kumasi has drawn Orlando Pirates level in a fixture they have never come back from a half-time deficit to win.
Who tries to thread that ball through, and the ball is intercepted, and this was the result. But Munare here with his left foot and hits it hard. I think it was between scoring and a cross, wherever pops up on the far side, and Petra anticipated that well.
Well, that ball tucked away by Pepra, who looks to be, well, is he closer to the goal line than both the ball and the second last defender? We know he's closer to the goal line than the second last defender, but he looks just about on line. It's whether or not he was just the goal line than the ball. Shot here, and that is not going to test and punch up. Lovely strike here that bounces in towards Bojani, and the Pirates goal. He's parried that to safety, but that was a fine dolly out of conditions.
And once it bounces in front of you as a goalkeeper, you're not too sure where is it going to bounce to. But it looks like Bojani already anticipated.
Rain coming down even heavier now. Delivery in towards Parker, and in slippery conditions he manages to slide away from...
Unfortunately,
Hotto's in a great deal of space here, but he's not seen, and inside the area here is Lorch. Hotto is there. Could he strike clear? Only just made his way back onto the pitch. Lorch with an attempted ball in for Hotto.
he might still be feeling well right now, but I can tell in the way that he reacted when the injury happened, it's something that he's going to feel a whole lot more later. And he might find himself not being able to...
No penalty has been awarded. Ball towards Mabaso. Cuts away from Schulter toward Sundar at the back post. Header flicked away by Peterson, but also kicked.
Oh, gee, I don't think he was in a position to pick it up, Peterson. That's why he decided to just tap it. As you can see the bounce, it just doesn't bounce up. But
lovely control from Frosler on the far side, back into Schulter, who in damper conditions was able to move around the park a little more freely. Schulter now in towards Dolly, and that was a lunge that needed to be made by Marco to defend a deflection here, and it's just over. Chabula Blom looking for a Derby Gaton. And this was a rare opportunity to snatch it for Kaizer Chiefs in the closing stages. Looking
very positive for a change, at least getting that moment. Looked like it was on target up until it took that deflection. I can't believe that I went over.
Oh, there it is from the corner. Dolly delivers, and the header is in by Mator. A man who turned 32 on Tuesday has given himself a late birthday present and perhaps snatched victory away from Orlando Pirates. Tao Mator can celebrate.
The opportunity to send that ball into the back of the net. Not enough pressure for Matoko. You know he's tall already. You got to double up on him, one or the other. And he attacks the ball beautifully, and it just shave it slightly to redirect it towards goal. It's a great goal.
But how about the delivery from Dolly? Look at the quality of that Dolly delivery. Mator with a superb finish. He gets between Nyauza, Nda, and an advantage.
Leading for the most part, and for its equalizing, then we're able to get the winner in the dying stages.
Great chance here, and Orlando Pirates so close to finding an equalizer in this game for the second time. And now with a header hits the woodwork, finding an Orlando Pirates equalizer here. You were asking, did it cross the line? From a vantage point, I didn't think so, but
now
Alphas Tole was well positioned to make that call, and Peterson quick to react. And that has not crossed the line.
Completely, pretty much onside. But for me, it's the goalkeeper, to his credit, to stay with the flight of the ball as it bounced off the upright.
That looks like it's hit one of the wet patches and bounced in the opposite direction to the way the ball was initially spinning, only slightly.